Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge and welcome back to XCOM 2 War of the Chosen, where I think today we get rid of another Chosen. I think we can go and take out the Chosen Assassin. I think we can do it. I mean, I realise, yes, okay, that might be perceived as being a little bit cocky and overconfident, but I think we'll be okay. In the mission against the Chosen Assassin, things could have gone better, shall we say. The mission could have gone a little bit smoother, but the end result of that mission was the Chosen Assassin was very much dead and all of our people came back very much alive with all of their limbs still attached, which I think is quite a good thing. So I think we can do it. I think we can take the fight to the Chosen Hunter now that we know where they're hiding out. They are getting a little bit too powerful and they're also getting quite knowledgeable about us. So I think now is probably about the right time. However, before we go and do all that kind of stuff, we do need to get some people back. We've got people out doing missions and people training and all that kind of stuff. So let's make sure that all of our best people are back with us before we go and try and take on the Chosen. I think at the moment, are we not hanging around near some supplies? Yeah, there we go. Let's grab those supplies. 48 supplies. I mean, it'll help. It'll help a little bit. So let's grab some supplies. Time-sensitive mission. Rescue... Oh, yes, of course. Because last time we completed a covert op thingamajig to work out where RJ was. So RJ, one of our soldiers, got kidnapped. I don't know when they got kidnapped. A long time ago. And now we know where they are. Ah, right, okay. Yes, whereabouts are they? View the mission. They're only just there. Okay, so we're just here. They're just there. We could nip over and do this. It is a stealth rescue mission. Okay. And if we do that, we get our person back. Okay, so potentially 8 enemies. So elite troopers and Dromedon. Okay, so nothing too tricky. Nothing too tricky. And if it's a stealth mission, then we might be able to do this on the quiet. Do you know what? Let's go, shall we? Let's do this right now. Did we pick up those supplies? Okay, I don't know if we did. I think we have to sort of go and do this first. So we'll go and do this. We'll try and grab RJ and welcome them back into XCOM, and then we'll go and take on a Chosen. I think from what people have said in the comments, the rescue missions are fairly simple things. I don't think they're complicated. So here we go. Let's go and launch the mission. Yeah, we didn't pick up the supplies, but so we'll fly across to here, not too far at all. That seems like a very long way away from there. You've kind of just flown past it, equal distance from where you just were, but never mind. Right, and then yes, we've got 3 people. Okay, so I think yes, take out Ryder. That makes perfect sense. It was very difficult, apparently. Now, people have said in the comments, I'm trying to rack my brains about what makes the difficulty. Is it the number of enemies, or is it the caliber of enemies? I'm not quite sure, but if we can do it on the quiet, we might not even need to fight anybody. So I think, yeah, what we'll do is, let's take... You're already on the mission. I mean, yeah, I'd like quick people. People that are fast, that can get in and then get out again without really being seen. Abandon All's got like a good sneaky attitude. So you can come along. You can be all sneaky. And then maybe another ranger? Do we take Brick? Again, I'd like to point out that I didn't name them. They named themselves Brick. All these amazing names. You've got like Mystic, Abandon All, Dr. Feelgood, and then Brick. Okay, we could take Brick. Although actually, would it be a good idea to take Cypher as somebody that could possibly heal us up a little bit? Or indeed, yeah, Beta just here, look. Jill West. We got them last time, didn't we, from that mission? We could take you along and then get you possibly promoted up because you're already a major, which is really handy. Do you know what? We'll take you along. You come along in your unexciting drab outfit there. That's really dull. And, okay, yeah, look, she's got the plasma rifle because we upgraded our weapons right at the end of the previous part. We got fancy plasma weapons now. So she's the only one with that because Abandon All has got the jazzy sort of, Chosen shotgun thingy and the sword. And then Outrider's got her own rifle thing. Okay, so you've got the fancy grenades and your special super vest. You can't have any items. You can have an explodey item. However, hang on, edit. Can you remind me what you do? What are your skills? Soldier abilities. Can you heal people? Yes. Medical protocol. That is what we want. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We'll go for that, I think. I don't think we want to upgrade you with any other bits and bobs. I don't think we need to do that. Weapon upgrades. Oh, they look very jazzy. Oh, these things look fantastic. We've got one. We can have a superior scope on our plasma rifle, and that's kind of it. Do you know what? Yeah, okay, we'll put that onto this one, and then we just make sure that we share that rifle around a little bit. So yeah, for now, okay, we will have one of those. Lovely. Also, can we just change the colour a bit? Come on. Ooh, Joe, that's quite nice, isn't it? That I quite like that. Normally I like this at the bright... Oh, hang on, but that's also quite nice. Oh, no, we'll go for that, actually. We'll go for that. Can we give it a pattern? Oh, these are also quite fun. Happy. Oh, yeah, okay. No, we're having that. There you go. Very important weaponry customization there. Okay, so it's got a scope and it looks much better. Lovely. Right, there we go. So you can have that. And then, yes, you need to have a med kit. You can have a med kit. And then do you need a thing that goes boom? I'm kind of hoping that the thing that goes boom should only be a sort of a last sort of your resort type thing because we're doing a rescue. So let's give you the mimic beacon. Let's give you that. And then you can have a thing that goes boom. And then the vest thingamajig. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. I think that looks like an okay team to just go and try and rescue RJ. So, yeah, there we go. Come on, team. Let's go and rescue one of our people.
It took some work, but we now have a positive confirmation that our captive soldier is being held in a high-security Advent detention center in this region. If we're going to pull a rescue off, our best approach is to go in quietly without alerting the massive number of security forces defending that installation. The latest intel has our operative being held in the main structure just ahead. We have the advantage of stealth here, so we should try to get in and out as quietly as possible. If the enemy spots us, this is going to get a whole lot harder.
Okay, so RJ is all the way over here. He's quite a long way away, and he's just sort of sprawled out across the floor. He does look in a little bit of a bad way, but okay, right, so let's get back over here. Right, Outrider, you normally go first in these kind of situations. So, yeah, we have got a long way to go to get to you over there. So, okay, you can move just here, and we'll have a little look around. Does that give us any idea about what we're looking at? Okay, right, shooty gun. Oh, okay, a couple of shooty guns. We are all concealed, which is good. So I think, yeah, is that abandon all? Okay, right, so let's push forward. I think the plan is to push forward and then we won't be able to go through the middle. So possibly we might need to go around the edge of the base. I don't think we can... Yeah, we can't get through here, look, because we're going to get seen because there's a big gun here and a big gun here. So we need to find another way in. So I think, yeah, if you head over here possibly at full sprint... Can you see anything over in that direction? Is there a way in around here? Maybe we head over there and try to find a way in. Because, yeah, we can't go that way. Because we're going to let everybody know that we're here. And we're going to get very shot to death. So I think what we do is let's sort of head over in that direction maybe. And try to find a way through into the compound. Right, there we go. It took a little while. But we are here on the roof quite near to RJ. So RJ is down there. We're up on the roof over here. And we've done this without firing a single shot or being seen by anybody at all. So we have been incredibly sneaky about this whole thing. But yeah, now we're on the roof. We need to get through to RJ over here. So yeah, he's on the ground level in this sort of little sort of sticky out annex bit. There are a few people around. There's somebody over there outside on the ground level. There's a person over here sort of outside the perimeters. There's somebody else over here, again down on the ground level, outside of the main building. And these two are also outside the main building. So we know about the people outside. What we don't know is who's on the inside. We've got no idea. We do not know who's inside the building at all, which is a little bit concerning. I think, Outrider, for now, can you run over here and have a look at this part of the world? Is there anything there that we need to worry about? So you, Outrider, poodle over there. Ah, right. Okay. that's our first big sort of bad guy. The other enemies are just, regular trooper types. That is one of the big acid robot things. Okay, that doesn't overly help matters. Right, we can't get in this way, I don't think. I don't think there's a door. So we can't get in through here. So we're going to have to go in either through that door there, or very handily, it's quite hard to see, but just here, look, there is a hole in the wall. I'm not quite sure why that's there. It looks like it's been sort of exploded, like blown open with a grenade or something, but that's nothing to do with us. But whatever the case, there is a hole just there. So possibly, do we try to head through there? What we're going to do is, we are going to put... Oh no, don't go there. Don't go just there, because that'd be a terrible idea. Let's put you... Outrider. Where can you go, Outrider? Oh no, yeah, don't go round that way. Don't go down that ladder, because that's going to be bad. I think, Outrider, you come over here, look. So Poodle to over here. You could have used the ladder, Outrider. That's just showing off. So you go to there and have a little sort of, a little look around. And then, yeah, we've got these guys. So yes, what they do is quite important. If they go into there, because RJ's here, so the door is going to be down there somewhere. So if they go through there, that might be an issue. If they keep on walking around the outside, we might be okay. So I think let's bring... Oh, crikeys. Okay, no. What can we do with you? How about you just stay up on the roof? Oh, no, you're at... No, hang on. No, you stay up on the roof. So you go here, look. You can sort of stand around just there on the roof. So you hunker down. And then Abandon All kind of feel needs to come around here. Because you've got the exciting kind of, slashy sword weapon thingamajig. So you come through here. Again, this is all very dramatic, but okay. Did we get a look inside just then? Did we get a sneaky look inside? Possibly. Right, and then you also hunker down. Okay, so what are you guys going to do? This is the important thing. You guys need to clear off and go away. If you're coming around the outside, that's really useful. If you go inside, not quite as useful. Come this way. It's a lovely day out. Oh, you're going inside. Oh, botherations. Okay. Right. They are going in here. That doesn't help. So Chappie, can't move the camera while it's the enemies go. They are heading over there. That's fine. That's okay. They're just sort of walking out the way. Yeah, everyone else is going to have a little sort of stroll about. But yeah, it's the big robot monster thing, the big sort of acid thing that we need to be wary of. And yeah, I mean, RJ's here. And the door where we need to be, I assume, is, somewhere around here on the ground level, right near to the big monster thing. So I don't think that's going to work. Possibly what we do is just sort of hang around. I mean, we're nice and stealthy. Nobody knows we're here. Security level 1. The enemy are at ease. We could just stay here and see what they do. They might walk all the way through out the other end of the building, which would be quite good. I don't know why we've lost visibility of all of this. Because we obviously came through here. We walked through here. I came across the outside and sort of went this way. And over here, we climbed up onto the roof. So I don't know why we can't see all of this, because we have been here, clearly. Yeah, we can't see where we started. I'm not quite sure what's happened to that, but whatever the case. Yeah, I think we'll just hunker down, everybody again. So you hunker down. You up on the roof hunker down. You hunker down. And we'll see what the Andromedon does. If it goes that way, that might be okay. We could then drop in and run in behind it, try to get RJ out, and then get to the evac point. I mean, I can't recall how the evac point... Yeah, where can we put it? Can we put it... Oh, okay. This could be an issue. Or, actually, is it an issue? This might be quite handy. Because if that carries on walking, say, in this direction for one more turn, we might be okay. I don't think we can sort of duck in behind it right now through that door. But I don't think we're too far off doing that. I think we're sort of in a pretty good position. Okay, they wandered off into the middle of nowhere, so they're okay. We are in stealth mode, so we could potentially... Are we all right to run in? Yeah, don't go that way, because that way is stupid, because that way you're going to smash a window, and everyone's going to know you're there. Like outright. Oh, we need you, actually. We need you, Beta, to get inside, don't we? Because you need to use your robot to unlock the door. Okay. So there's the door that we need to unlock. There is RJ just sort of splattered across the ground. Right. I wonder, if we put you here, are they going to see you? Their sort of field of vision thing is just there. We're being sneaky. We're all being quiet and sneaky. So if you come here, in fact, if you even go... right, you can't get there by going this way. Okay, no, that's fine. So if we put you just here, and then you can open the door, but is that wise? Or do we put you around here near this sort of bank of consoles, wait for them to clear off for a turn, and then you can open the door? Is that a better plan? I don't know. Do you know what? We're going to get you to come down here. Yeah, so if you go here, look, you're just going to hopefully avoid their sight. So do this really carefully. What just broke that window? Something... Did the floaty robot just smash that window? And these guys are fine with that. They're like, yes, that's fine, whatever. Windows break all the time around here. Okay, you come through here then. So Outrider, come through to here. Oh, this is proper sneaky stuff, this is. You dodge through there, and then you can hunker down. And then Abandon All, I would like you to get through here as well. So you go just there. Again, be quiet, please. This is a terrible camera angle, XCOM. Okay, that's much better. That's bad. Right, okay. So they're doing covering fire. Where are you guys going? If you come back in through the door, we're going to have a problem. If you carry on your lovely sort of stroll outside, that's going to be amazing. Please go that way. Head that way. It's lovely over there. It's a very nice view. Okay. They've just decided to walk through a wall to go to just there. Okay. Okay. They haven't seen us. So this person here is just sort of blindly wondering, how much movement have they got? They're having a move around over here. Okay. So I think the big acid robot is not doing a consistent sort of standard patrol route. It's just wandering about doing what it likes because it just walked through a wall. That's why there's a big hole in the wall just here. Because that thing just went, do you know what? I'm just going to walk through the wall, actually. I mean, if we could all run around here, that would be great. Yeah, Beta, can we get you to just here, look? That'll be some good cover. And then I think you should be able to open the door. So you run through to here. Boop. Okay. Nobody can see you. That person's all the way over there. So yeah, look, now you can do the door. So hack the door, please. So you do some hacking of the door. This is going to be wonderful. Okay, RJ, we're nearly with you. Unlock the door. Unlock the door without triggering security protocols. 100% chance. Yeah, do that, please. And it's gonna work. It's going to work. Or reduce a contact cost for a nearby region. No, we need to do this all sneaky. So yeah, do that, please. The door is unlocked. And oh look, it's not set off any alarms. This is completely brilliant. Okay, so the door is now unlocked. Okay, so that's that sorted. Thingy is now available. The Sky Ranger is available. We need to get in. So I think, Outrider, with your first go, you can go to here. And then you can pop the door open. So open and close the door. So is that going to set off any alarms? No. I don't think it did. Yeah, so RJ is still there. I feel like, yeah, the game was sort of prompting us to note that RJ was there. I'm aware of where he is. I don't think he's had a very good time. There's quite a lot of sort of torturous looking equipment around. There's a chair there which has got many sharp things above it. Okay, poor RJ's not had a fun time. I think, ideally, I'd like to get Beta to carry them out, and then Outrider and Abandon All can carry on doing all the stuff. Let's run you through to here, so we can sort of hide around here, and then Abandon All can just come through to here for now, and we'll just sort of lurk around in here and hope they don't see us. The big robot, I think, won't be able to reach us back this way. I don't think it's got enough movement to come all the way through to here and turn around and go, oh, bad guys. So I'd like to think that's going to carry on smashing walls down elsewhere. But we'll find out. We'll find out in a moment. Okay, it is coming back this way. Botherations. Okay, you are possibly at risk, although... No, we're okay for the moment. We're okay. This is quite tricky though now, isn't it? This is quite difficult because it's going to come this way. It's going to walk that way. Do we just remain hidden in the cell for quite a long time until it's gone by? Because if it's going to walk straight out that door, then yeah, if we're hiding in here, we might be safe from it. I think that might possibly be the best thing to do. Go and hide in all the corners. Yeah. And then as soon as that's gone, we can grab RJ, hot-foot it. Hang on, where can we put the thing? Call the sky. It can literally be outside the door. It can be outside here. Okay, right. That's fine. We don't want to do that right now. How do I not do that? Cancel. There we go. So yeah, that thing needs to go away. So I think we do everything we can to hide from it. Let's try and hide out from the big acid robot thing until it clears off and goes somewhere else. Right, we've got good news, everybody. We waited around for a couple of turns, just sort of, hiding and hunkering down, and the big acid robot walked through the building and is now outside through that door where we saw it the first time. So I think now we can grab RJ and then try and get out of here as soon as possible. So Beta, you come here, and then you need to pick up your comrade. So you pick them up. There you go. So carry poor RJ. So come on, RJ. There you go. Hoik onto your shoulders. Okay, they are now revealed. Because, of course, they're carrying around an entire person on them. However, I think we can get to just here. And then, hopefully, are they going to come through again? That's the only issue. That is the only problem. If they come back through here and we're stood just there, they're going to possibly shoot at us, which would not be a very handy thing. We might need to take that risk because we're not hidden now. We're not hidden at all. So I think, yeah, we need to get out of there. So if we go to here, look, we can make it to just there. And then next turn, we can just run around the corner to the Sky Ranger and get out of dodge. That would be perfect. So we will go just here with you. So plod, 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 try and come through. You're not hidden, of course, because it's hard to be sort of sneaky whilst you're carrying an entire other person. And then if we put Outrider just there, possibly doing a spot of overwatching just in case we do get revealed, and then Abandon All. What do we do with you, Abandon All? Do we put you here and then also have you, because you'll be concealed, but that's rubbish concealment, but I want you to be able to run to the evac point as soon as possible. I mean, yeah, it says cover, but of course cover from somebody over there, I think it means. How do we do this? We need you guys to just go that way. Just walk that way for one turn. Just go over. Oh, hang on. We've got... Oh, botherations. I was thinking of the distraction grenade thingamajig. But no. No, they haven't got that. They've got a proper explodey grenade. We will put Abandon All just here. So run around. We'll put you on Overwatch, just so if we do get revealed, we can all start doing some shooting. Well, two of us can. This might not be the best thing to do given a lack of cover, but we're going to give it a go. So what is the big stumpy robot going to do? Acid robot, please go the other way. Continue your sabbatical outside. Botherations. Okay, right. They've possibly seen us. Right, the acid robots come in. Spotted a flanked enemy. Are we not going to shoot at them then? Okay, so your mega shotgun thing has kicked in. So it's got lots of armour, which is a bit of a shame, but you have caused damage. Okay, right. I think if that thing doesn't shoot at us now, I think we can just run away next turn.
Picking up increased comm chatter in the compound. They've noticed something is up. We haven't lost the advantage yet, though. Try to avoid engaging their forces if possible.
No, we can completely avoid the forces. It's okay. So if we put the Sky Ranger right outside the door, so pop that in like that, thank you. So there we go. And now we can all just run around the corner and then fly away.
Position in the compound is on full alert. Time to move.
Yep, okay, on it, boss. Yep, absolutely. We're going to be fine. So, yeah, we'll make sure we've got room. So, yeah, you come through. I thought that was on Outrider, but whatever, it doesn't matter. So, you come through here. So, you're going to be okay. Oh, hang on. Yes, you've noticed us. But again, I think we'll be okay. You're just going to run around for a bit. And then Outrider, come through to just here. And then Abandon All, come through. Hi, Abandon All. You come through to, I don't know, the middle. That'll do. And then we shall use our jazzy evac button and get out of there. There we go. Right, everybody run away, but very quickly. Don't forget RJ, and don't forget the floaty robot. And there we go. Lovely. Oh no, RJ's back. Somebody take RJ. We appear to have left RJ behind. RJ's floating. Grab RJ, somebody. Oh, there we go. We got him in the end.
Them to be captured. The least you can do is mount a rescue attempt.
Okay, weird message coming from you, given that you're dead, but okay, we'll let you off XCOM, but it's a little bit strange. I did notice that operation was called Operation Spiderface, which is possibly the best operation name that we've had so far. I like that, Operation Spiderface. Flawless. Absolutely flawless. We didn't fire a shot, and we only got found out right near the very end. If that robot thing had just, carried on walking outside, we could have done that without being seen at all. So there you go, pretty good. And welcome back, RJ. It's been too long. So there you go. You have a bit of a sit down, have a cup of tea, and you'll be right as rain soon enough. And big dramatic hero pose time, no level ups to deal with because of course we didn't actually kill anybody. And the only real thing of note is that both Abandon All and Outrider are now a bit tired. So they're going to need some time to just, sit about a bit and relax. But that's fine. That should be okay. And of course, welcome back, RJ. Hello there, RJ Renosian. You're back in the team. I'd completely forgotten how amazing you look. Look at that, you've got a monocle, you've got a fancy moustache, you've got yellow and orange armour on the go. You look amazing. So there you go, welcome back, RJ. Right, there we go, that mission is out of the way. I think now we go and pick up those supplies because we are going to need them. So let's pop back. Yeah, supply drop available. I know, that's where we're going. 7 days to grab alloys and Elerium crystals, which could be quite useful. Because, yeah, the alloys are running out a little bit, so maybe we'll go and grab those as well. But hang on, let's go and get the stuff from here, because supplies are also quite important. So head over here, grab the supplies. I think it was about a quarter of a day, a third of a day. So do that. There we go. All the supplies are now collected, 176. And then, yeah, we'll head down here to that battle site. Because by the time we've gathered all of that stuff, that training will be complete. That'll be quite good. So their soldier bond will be improved. And then, yeah, Burner will have another skill type thing. Negative traits will be gone. Alien machinery will be cleared. Get some more supplies. We'll have experimental armour sorted out. The black site vial thing might be done. So I think it's worth doing. I think it's worth doing. Something else I imagine is going to pop up and go, hey XCOM, you need to deal with this thingamajig. It'd be nice if we could just have a lovely 7 days of just sort of your restful time ticking by. That would be lovely if we could, game. Right, people are recovering from wounds. That is good. And there we go. Bernard now has null lance. Okay, do you know what, Bernard? Continue your training. What do we go for now? If an enemy is carrying explosives, they can be remotely detonated by the Psi operative. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. If the Psi Operative takes enough damage to be killed, they're put in stasis for 1 turn, and their health is only reduced to 1 hit point. Oh, that's quite good. So Bernard can just sort of gain immortality, if you like. Oh, okay, Joe, yeah, we'll go for that, maybe. We'll go for that. Although, Soulfire, which I think we have, transfers half the damage done back to the Psi Operative as health. All these are really good. All these are very, very jazzy. Okay. I like the idea of blowing up remote explosives. That's quite fun. Sustain is good, but hopefully wouldn't get into that position. Let's go for... Oh, I'm torn. Do we go for Soul Steel to keep Bernard alive a little bit when he's out there in the field? Where is Bernard, by the way? Normally he's in there. He's cleared off. Or do we go for the fuse one? We're going to go for Soul Steel. That one does sound fun, but being able to heal Bernard up sort of on the go by causing damage does seem like a good idea. So you begin your training. There you go. Bernard's come back. Hi there, Bernard. Welcome back again. How is everybody? Are all our people back? So Solo's okay. Betty's okay. Violet's on a covert action. Outrider's tired. Dave's around. Okay, so most people are sort of there or thereabouts. They're sort of okay. Right, we'll carry on doing this battle site thing. The alien machinery has been cleared. This is good. So now, hang on, if we go to view room, we've got 310 supplies. We could use half of our supplies and a measly 3 power to build a lab to help us increase our science speed. We don't need a workshop. We did ponder a workshop last time, but a few people in the comments said it's not really worth a workshop now because all the workshop does is create gremlin drones that go and sort of fill in jobs where your engineers go work. But given that now I think we haven't really got anything to clear out, that was the last room that we need to clear out, we're going to have spare engineers. So we don't need to build the workshop. Power relay, powers are looking okay. Resistance comms, I suppose that could be useful. But yeah, we haven't got a lab. So I think let's spend a chunk of our supplies on building a lab. And people can go to work there late one night. There you go. So yeah, build us a lab, please. And yeah, unstaffed engineer. Absolutely do that, please. And I think we've got... Oh, look at that. Negative traits removed. Bond thing has gone up with people. We now do have 2 other engineers just sort of hanging around, not doing anything. So, okay, building a lab in there, only 1 person can help out with that. So that's going to be 10 days, I think. We could put somebody into... I mean, where do we put them? Into resistance comms? Is it worth popping an engineer into here so we can get more resistance contacts? Yep, okay, that'll do. That's sort of helpful. So 4 out of 8, that's quite good. And then maybe... Do we put somebody over into the guerrilla tactics thing? What does that do? That retrains people. Don't need to do that. Training center, improve soldier bond, retrain soldier abilities. Can we improve a bond? We can, but again, that'll take people out of our sort of pool of soldiers that we would like to have. Okay, I think then... do we put you into the infirmary? Has anybody got any negative traits? Outrider's got negative traits. But again, we're going to need Outrider to go and do some stuff. What can we do with our spare person? Who is it? Eric. Eric, what would you like to go and do, Eric? Would you like to go and do something? Maybe Eric could also just work down here for now. We'll pop you into there so we've got plenty of power. There you go, 37 out of 51. That is quite good. I mean, yeah, the infirmary is also not doing anything. Denise Tucker apparently is busy, although there's nobody in the infirmary, so that's a bit of a fib, isn't it? But okay, right, back we go to here. We've nearly done the black site vial thing as well, so 2 more days to get this done. Guerrilla Ops, okay. I suspected maybe something might happen that means we can't go and take out the Chosen. Okay, we'll take out the Chosen next time. We'll go and deal with this, shall we? Okay. Operation Laughing Justice. Very difficult. We get a scientist. The dark event that would counter is vigilance. Increases the detection radii of all enemies. Okay. Or Operation Moonfather. We could counter some Advent soldiers are equipped with rounds that cause the bleeding status effect. Okay, that's not so bad. Or Operation Blood Steed. The lost swarm can occur on any mission. That's very difficult, and we get a sharpshooter. I'm not so bothered about that. It's a choice between here. So hack the resistance computer. Oh, hang on. The squad size on this mission is limited to 3 soldiers. Oh dear. It's difficult. We get 239 supplies. And we would counter those rounds. But is this going to be useful? We get a scientist. We need to get an item from an Advent train. And if we complete this, we also counter the detection radius increase of all enemies. So that, I think, is quite important. There's 11 enemies, and they're all really tough ones. Botherations and sectoids and andromedons and everything. Oh! Enemy unknown. Oh dear, okay. And then all this. 239 supplies, though. Does seem very good, but I think we're going to have to do that one. We can't have the enemy having a wider detection radius, and that's forever. That's not for, like a month. That's permanently for the entire game. So that's going to make it harder for us to sneak around because they're going to have a wider sort of vision or whatever. Do you know what? We'll go for that one. It's not got the best name, but I think we will go for this one, please. I think we might have to do this without Violet, which is a little bit of a shame because I like it when Violet comes along.
Commander, I've got trace chemical readings throughout that area showing a mix of volatile compounds. If we're not careful, that whole place could end up on fire.
Oh, hang on. High explosives. This combat zone has a high density of explosive material. Caution advised. Okay, or could we use that to our advantage and make many things go boom? I would like to think that we could. Right, okay, let's clear all of these people out and then we shall pick our squad to go and take on Operation Laughing Justice. Right, there we go. I think that squad looks pretty good. So we've got Solo back in action. She's got the big exciting shotgun and the fancy sword thingamajig. She's got the vest on, which means she doesn't get bothered by acid and fire and such like. And she's got the blue screen rounds, because already that shotgun is quite powerful. So combining that with the blue screen rounds means that she should be able to cause quite a lot of damage to robotic enemies. So hopefully that'll be quite effective. Then we have Betty over here. Betty's got Alan to shoot at things with. She's got a grenade and a vest on. Dave over here's got the rocket launcher with the blue screen ammo and a grenade. Over here we have brought along Outrider. Now I know she's tired, which might mean that once this mission is done she's going to be out of action for a while, but this level has high explosives on it, and she of course can remote detonate those. So that might be quite useful. If she could, do lots of remote detonating of things that go boom, she could possibly cause quite a lot of damage from a long way away. That was my logic with bringing Outrider to this one. And then over here, we've got 2 relative sort of newcomers. So we've just seen Beta. So she's joining in, she's got the Mimic Beacon and medkit so she can heal up. And then also, we've got Dr. Feelgood. There is Dr. Feelgood. We saw them last time. They're a bit beaten up, but now they're okay. And they've got a vest and also a medkit. Now weirdly, Dr. Feelgood didn't have any of the medical stuff. Dr. Feelgood is a specialist, but they had all of these sort of combat stuff. So I've popped into Dr. Feelgood's abilities and given them the ability to heal up people and also to make sure the medkits have a couple of extra charges. So now these 2 can heal up quite a lot of time. So hopefully they can keep people alive. And yeah, they've got the fancy guns as well. So I think that's who we go with. I think that looks like a pretty good team to take on Operation Laughing Justice.
Shen has been keeping an eye on a faint Advent signal popping up occasionally in this region. As far as we can tell, it's likely a malfunctioning data vault, and it appears to be carrying critical intel tied to the aliens' latest operation. We can't pass up any opportunities to slow their progress, so we're moving on the train. Neutralize their security forces, lock down the area, and seize control of the assets. Menace 1-5, we've got a bead on the Advent data vault near your position. Be advised, self-detonating charges are in place at the target. Move to disarm and extract the package before its contents are destroyed.
Remember, Commander, there are extremely volatile materials scattered throughout this area. We need to make sure our troops are clear of any possible explosions.
Okay, there might be explodey things, but also, look, there are some swings and a roundabout. Can we not go on these? Oh, and those sort of, hang on, I can't zoom in. These things, where you sit on them and they sort of wibble and wobble back and forth. I mean, I know we're here to, do important things and save the world, but can we not just have a little bit of fun? Can we not do a little bit of sort of fun on the playground? I don't think we can. Okay, never mind. Right, where do we need to go? It looks like quite a long way away. It's all the way over there, and we've only got 7 turns until that thing is going to explode and we failed the mission. Okay, so we have to neutralise, that is XCOM speak for kill to death, all enemy targets, and recover the chemical composition report. So that's what's in there. A scintillating document. Okay, right, so Outrider, whereabouts are you? Because you tend to go first, you're nice and sneaky. Okay, so we're sort of outside. It looks quite open. It looks very open. We're not going through lots of sort of buildings. There's not sort of lots of corridors and things. It looks like a very open kind of a thing. Could we? Let's move you to here. So pootle over to here, Outrider. Can you see anything from there? Ah, right. Okay. Up on the roof of this train carriage thing is a shooty gun. Okay, and if we go just there, apparently we're at risk of something. What are we at risk of if we go just here? Just there, I get that we'd be at risk of that thing shooting at us. But not just there, unless there is something else around here that might then be able to see us and target us. Okay, I was kind of hoping to get up on the roof to have a look around. Maybe if we go just here, we can try and have a look at what's on that side of the train, and then maybe, I don't know, identify some bad guys and not get shot at. That'd be quite good. So clamber up here. What is over there? Can we see anything? No. No, we can't. Okay, so yeah, building over their house. I've got their sort of, their garden, their yard over there. Okay, fine. So who do we need to get down here? I think, where's Betty? Betty, whereabouts are you? You need to come up here. You need to be up on the roof because that's going to be perfect for you. So you come up here, Betty. You make your way through here, clamber up there. Oh, I see. Right, okay. Are these the explodey things? These are the explodey things. Okay, so there are lots of barrels dotted around. Yeah, there's one there, look. Okay, no, we'll try to use that to our advantage. We'll try and keep out of the way of these, and then see if we can, sort of explode things near to the bad guys. Right, I think then, who can move forward? So Solo, you come through to here. That means you're going to be in a bit of cover. This is very handy. Can't see anything apart from that turret. Can't see anything else that might be an issue. Why, if we go just here, does that put us at risk? But here and here is fine. That seems a little bit of an oddity, doesn't it? That's a bit strange. Okay, let's get... Where's Dave? Dave, would you like to run through to just here? Because again, I think if you go to there, that thing is not going to catch sight of you. I think you'll be okay. So you run through to there. You hide a bit. Yes, okay, perfect. And then our 2 specialists... Okay, we'll bring you. So, Dr. Feelgood, who can now heal people. You can go. I think maybe, what if we pop you into here? So you go into there, and then maybe you can go out the other side and have a look along there, see if you can see anything going on. And then over here, it's like a whole sort of play structure thing over here. With slides. Oh, that's fun. Right, you, I think, maybe pop you here. If we put you just there, that means you're sort of moving forward with everybody else. Hopefully there's nothing over here that can see you. I don't think there is. Okay, so down to 6 turns until those explosive charges go off, but we haven't seen anybody yet. We don't know where anybody could possibly be. Okay, how about then, Dr. Feelgood, you pop out here. You come around here, look. Can you see anything down this side? Is there anything over here? No. Okay, right. You come forward then. You come this way.
They keep these trains running around the clock, but you'll never see them loading or unloading any cargo. At least not where anyone can see it.
Oh, okay. I thought that thing was going to start shooting at us. I thought maybe it had detected Dr. Feelgood, but no. No, it's just it's just happily there, and Sentry decided to give us a bit of backstory stuff. Okie dokie. Right. Can we run Outrider to just there? Can you get just there, Outrider? You drop down, and I imagine, if you run along here, you can dodge the sight of that thing. Right, can you see any baddies? No. I don't like it when we can't see the bad guys from the off. It makes me nervous because that means that they're all bunched up somewhere. They're probably all just standing around here. Just, kicking about, having a cup of tea, having a chat, and then we're going to turn up and they're all going to go, oh dear, there's some XCOM people, best go shoot at them. Right. Okay, no, fine. Okay, so we need to move everybody forward. So, okay, let's just push people forward and we'll try to not get that sort of shooty gun turret thing firing at us. Ah, right, okay. Some bad guys have appeared and they've appeared behind our people, which is a little bit unfortunate. Okay, so we've got one of those thingamajigs, the codex things. Okay, now you do your clever sort of vigilant covering fire thingamajig. Okay, that was our first use of the very snazzy new sort of laser, whatever it is, plasma rifles, and they are very good. Okay, right, so you're cloning yourself, which actually does help out quite a bit because it makes you a bit weaker, because that clone there only has 2 hit points. So that isn't too bad. So we've now got to take out you over there with 1 hit point. Okay, that should be fine. 2 Archons down here might be a bit of an issue. You there, but also that gun turret thing has now woken up, which is a little bit of a problem, isn't it? So, right. We need to do some shooting of things. Solo. I imagine... Oh, hang on. Can we do some explodey things? We can... Hang on. Don't do that. We can remote start this entire thing. But there's nobody there. Or at least I don't think there is. I don't think there's anybody there. There might be some enemies standing around here. Hang on, where does it affect? It will affect... I'd like to be able to zoom out to see the full range of this. I think it'll catch Outrider in the blast radius. I think it'll get you... Yeah, okay, right, don't do that. That would be a silly thing to do. Okay, yeah, that's a bad idea. Solo, can you run at one of these Archons and just sort of possibly nearly kill them to death? Although you won't be in cover if you go for that one. If you go for that one, you can stand there and be in cover. So I think, right, so you go and do that, Solo. This is kind of your bag. This is what you do. So you chop at that thing, 10 points of damage. Okay, brilliant stuff. So that thing's going to get a bit grumpy, but that's okay. Right, we need to take that thing out. So I think maybe... How are we going to do this? Because Betty, I think, can shoot at the gun turret thing. Right, hang on a minute. Where are you? Dr. Feelgood, you have to destroy that thing. Can you haywire protocol it? We could. Do they count as a robotic enemy? I'm not quite sure. You can aim at that for an 85% chance to hit. So, yeah, go for it. That seems quite high to me. So you... They're very exciting things, aren't they? Okay, so there you go. That's one of those things gone already. That's quite handy. We've got one there. And then we've got the 2 Archons. And then the great big gun turret thing. Right. Are you... You can't take that down, can you? You can shoot at it, but we can't do anything else with it. Yeah, I was wondering if we could, like, you know, stun it or whatever, like when you do with robots, but I don't think we can do it with you. Okay, never mind. Maybe then your best course of action is to shoot at them. And if you get a good shot, you might be able to kill them. If you cause 7 points of damage, they'll be alive. If you cause 8 points of damage, they will be dead, which would be very handy. So if you could kill them, please, that'd be amazing. Okay, good. Bad guy goes down. One less thing to come and kill us. The gun turret thing is a little bit of a concern, as is the other Archon down here. Okay, Dave, I think that thingamabob, the thing that cloned itself, isn't very strong. I'm not so bothered about it. Could we potentially launch a plasma grenade over at that hang on. Is that going to get... That might get Outrider. Okay, we have to be a bit careful as to not blow up Outrider. Sorry, Outrider. So if we put that just there, I don't think that'll destroy her Outrider, but it'll hopefully knock the armour off of that gun thing and cause some damage. So if we do that, so Dave, you do that please, and I think because you're doing this, does that not mean that you get an extra go? Okay, right, now XCOM's gone a little bit strange here because that gun turret, the gun turret is now floating in the sky, which of course is a nonsense. Okay, we'll come back to that in a second. Right, Outrider, you can now shoot at the gun turret, I imagine, because the cover is very much gone. But, Betty, you could shoot at the Archon. You could cause some good damage to that turret. Could you do your Deadeye thing on the turret? 90% chance to take out that turret. That's probably worth doing. So, that's not a one-off thing, is it? 3-turn cooldown. Yeah, okay, right, you do that then. So please hit, because it looks a bit silly floating in space as well. Okay, it just sort of sinks down. I still think it's in the air. I still don't think it's actually doing anything properly. Also, the game... Okay, there we go. The game did freeze. No, it's... Who knows what's happened to that just there? I don't know. It's gone a bit strange, but okie dokie. So who have we got left? Dave and Outrider. Okay, so that Archon is likely going to get an attack in. So if we go for Dave, 63% chance to hit you. Okay. Or we can't move, can we? We can't move again, I don't think. We've got... Yeah, only 1 turn left. Okay, and then Outrider. Okay, Outrider, you could use Sting. You could use that on... botherations, you can't see. I want you to take that thing out. If we put you there... yes, you can see it. Okay, so you pootle over here. Hopefully nothing is over there that can kill us. And then you shoot that thing. Get rid of the codex. 95% chance, and you're going to remain in shadow. So you pick that up. Boom. Right, that thing goes down. So that's one less thing to shoot at us. And now it is just that Archon there. We could potentially suppress it. So it grants reaction fire against it if it moves, and it imposes a -50 penalty to the target's aim. But does it actually aim? I think that's a melee thing, isn't it? Do we do Hail of Bullets? Unleash Hail of Bullets. It's guaranteed to hit your target, but uses a lot of ammunition. Okay. So it's going to do that much damage anyway, but it will hit. Okay. Or we could do Rocket, we could do Plasma Grenade, or we could try and Chain Shot it, but the chance of hitting is really, really low. Okay, how about we suppress that thing? So reduce their aim, so make them not able to hit us, and then if they move, we shoot at them. I like that idea. Dave, do a bit of suppressing, please. They're doing their blazing pinions thingamajig. They have moved, so I don't know why we're not shooting at them, but okay, so can we have a shot at them now? Oh, crikey, that's a weird angle. Okay, we missed. We missed. Okay, 58% chance to hit. They're up in the sky, not behind cover, but okay, apparently we missed. And this is... XCOM, are you feeling alright on this mission? You're doing some very odd things. Right, there we go. We are back in action. The Archon is up in the sky. 5 turns until the stuff is destroyed. And the aliens are doing their thing. Okay, I think, can we get Betty to have a go at that thing in the sky? 95% chance to hit. You do need a better sniper rifle, Betty. You're not causing that much damage anymore. You need to have better weaponry. Possibly we do need to upgrade your shooty guns a bit. But okay, 95% chance. Shootity shoot. And there you go. 7 points. Not too bad at all. So you're not being blazing pinioned, I don't think. All this lot are. So you lot need to get out of dodge, effectively. You need to move out of the way. How about... where can Dave go? So we also do need to move toward this thing, though, of course. Don't forget that either, but there is a thing in the sky trying to kill us. Dr. Feelgood, how about you come here for one move. So you run around here. Can you see anything? Can you see any bad guys over in this part of the world? You might need to run in and get the top secret data cache thingamajig. Crikey, okay. It's quite difficult to run around this, but okay, we'll run to here. Not far, but we are getting a bit nearer. Okay, no enemies, no. I think Outrider should also move forward a little bit. So Outrider could get to just here, but then they're going to be on their own. And that's possibly a bit lethal, isn't it? Outrider, run to just there. Can we see any more enemies? Right, they're just standing around on that platform.
Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. We have positive confirmation of the target package. Move to acquire.
Okay, we will do in a moment, but there's a slight problem of lots of heavily armed bad guys that want to kill us, so we'll get there in a second. Hang on. So we know they're there. Solo. How about... we need to move all of you out of the way. So if you go to here... So Beta, you run to there. So you're in a bit of cover. This is good. And then you shoot at 95% chance. Go. If you get a critical, it'll be dead. Okay, no, 7 points of damage. So there we go. So you've caused damage to that thing. That's good. I think we need to get Dave to lob an explodey thing over there somewhere. I think that's what we need to do. Because then, yeah, there's a robot there. So the robot will take damage to its armour. The only thing is, if we do that now, nobody's going to be left to fight against the aliens. Okay, Dave, what can we do with you? It's a really odd... There's not that many places to hide. It's a curious layout, this level. Okay, how about... Can you get up there, Dave? And then you could start lobbing things from up on high. And then you've got a good height advantage. And then Solo might need to move to actually kill the thing in the sky. So Solo's got to move anyway. So Solo can move over here. Run out the way, Solo. Get out of dodge. Oh. Okay. Right. They've spotted Solo. Botherations. Okay, I didn't want this to be happening. They've all spread out. Okay, right. That doesn't help at all. Right. And Solo is now in a really bad place. Oh dear. Right. Dave. I mean, Outrider's a little bit concerned, I imagine. That's not a good thing, is it? You've got 1 turn left as well. Can you remote start anything? Oh, there might be a few things that you could remote start. None of which are near any enemies. Well, of course. Obviously. We would like you to kill something, please. But I don't know what. I'm not quite sure how we're going to do this. Solo. Can you see the thing in the sky? 84% chance to get rid of that thing. Okay, how about you take that shot? You take the shot. 84% chance that thing is dead. I don't know if the pinion things go away. I think they've already been fired. I think the pinion things, basically big spikes, aren't they? I think they're still in the sky, so they're going to come down. Yes. Right. Solo's got another turn. How about we fire at that thing? That'll cause a lot of damage. Okay, so it caused 10 points of damage. Right. Dave, we need you to try to get into some sort of cover. There isn't any. There's a tree. You can hide behind this tree and then maybe kill that robot. That, I think, is our best move. So get out the way of those pinion thingamajigs. Okay, 74% chance to hit the robot. Okay, please do this, Dave. Because if you don't, poor Solo is going to be standing there facing off against a big robot. So, yeah, do this. Come on. Come on. Take it down. You can do it, Dave. I think it here. Yeah, there we go. Lovely. The arm is shredded and the robot goes down. And now Outrider does have a turn. But what we do with you, Outrider, I'm not quite sure. We've got 4 turns to get to there. So that, depending on what's over here, should be okay. What do we do with you exactly? Because if we try and shoot with you, your chance of reveal is quite high, isn't it? And then you're going to be in trouble because they're going to pick on you. So maybe that's not the best thing to do. Do you know what you can do? For now, you can hunker down. You can hide. Right, so those pinion things come down and make things go boom. Okay, so things have exploded. You're going to run around here. Imagine you're going to pick on Solo. Get ready to dodge, Solo. Untouchable. Yes, go, Solo. And you are... Oh, you're doing that tedious shielding thing again. So now we've got to cause them loads more points of damage. Oh, and there's one of those things.
Menace 1-5, the clock is ticking. That detonator isn't going to wait. Get to the vault and disarm it before we run out of time.
Okie dokie, Central. I am on it. We do have a slight technical issue, but okay. I think we're going to have to get Outrider to run in and do the job. She's going to need to do the thingamabob over here, which I think is a hack, but I don't think it's going to be a difficult thing. I don't think it's going to be a hard thing to do. Right, Dave, you can get free reload. That's quite nice. So you do that, and then can you see anybody to shoot at them? 51% chance to hit. It's not very good, is it, Dave? It's not a very high chance. If you came in here, would that help? Okay, Dr. Feelgood, you can come around here. I think you might need to run a bit further forward, Dr. Feelgood. Scanning protocol. You can trigger an instant scan of an area. Okay, so we could get a little bit of a hint as to what's over here, maybe. But I'd rather you ran forward and hid behind this tree. This super sturdy tree. Okay, so anything over here that we can see? No. Bad guys. Right, Outrider, you could get to here and do some hacking, but then you are going to be in a spot of bother. We need to get rid of these guys first. Okay, Solo, would you like to run in and just chop this person apart? Because I think you can probably cause them quite a lot of damage. And also you're going to then behind cover. Critical hit. They are dead. Even though they were shielded, they are still dead. Shield removed. Yes, that would make sense. Oh, look, someone's on there washing it. Oh, no. Oh, no. A bit of their washing's fallen off. Oh, no, the washing's going to be all sandy. Oh, dear. Right. So then we've got you, Betty. 81% chance to hit them. Do you know what? Yeah, take it. Absolutely. You take that shot. It would be good if you could hit. They've been executed. Betty just killed them in one go. And you get an action point back because I think you did your death from above thing, so you can now reload. Oh, that's brilliant. Okay, that worked out terribly well, didn't it? Lovely. Right, now we need to get down here a bit. So we all need to kind of run down here. So Dave, leg it over here, please. And then we've got Beta and Outrider. Okay, so Beta can run through to here, behind a little bit of cover. And then Outrider. We know there's a great big terrifying robot thing over there. There's a big sort of poison robot thing, isn't it? Like an acid thing. and it's over there. So I think what we'll do is we'll run Outrider to just here. So you hop over there, being all sneaky beaky. Right, there's that thing, and a sectoid, which is unfortunate, but okay. Can we lob a claymore? It can just reach over there. Okay, I think what's going to happen is you're going to need to run in and grab the thing, and then everyone else is going to have to wail on those two things. But we should be okay. We should be okay. So, right, you for now. I mean, is it worth... Do you know, we'll reload. We'll reload, because then you could use your banish ability thing to then cause lots of damage on something if something comes by. So that thing is coming this way. I think it might have noticed us. Right, the sectoid is going to be annoying. That, I mean, who knows what you're shooting at? You've shot... Oh, the sectoid's dead. Okay, that was really good. That was fantastic. The sectoid is just immediately dead, which is wonderful. That was super fantastic. Okay, Outrider. Can you run to just here? Yeah, just there will do. So can you get to that? I think maybe we'll try to take down the great big thingamabob first. You need to reload, unfortunately. What can you hack? Hack the chest. You can hack it from there? Oh, okay. Oh, it disarms the detonator. Oh yeah, do that. Absolutely. Go, floaty robot, go. Right, so you stop that from exploding, which means we don't need to rush around. Disarm the detonator, and then we have a 53% chance to recover a mission lead on facility, or delays the current dark event projects by 2 weeks. Oh, 22% chance. If it works, great. If not, never mind. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, give it a try. And didn't quite get to the fancy thing, but more importantly, the detonator has been disarmed. Okay, so now that's not going to explode. So yes, now we can sort of take our leisurely time on blowing up the acid thing.
Confirmed. The charges are inactive and the package is secure. Eliminate any remaining hostiles near the AO.
Oh, right. So it doesn't just stop it exploding. It also counts as us actually sort of retrieving whatever it was. Oh, okay. That's fine. So now everybody can wail on that thing. We can just go and destroy that thing. I mean, you do need to reload. You need to reload. Betty, unfortunately, can't actually see that thing, which is a bit of a nuisance, isn't it? Because it would be quite handy if she could join in the fight. Dave, would you like to launch a rocket? Dave can't see... okay, no, do you know what? How about a plasma grenade? Because they sort of fire upwards, don't they? So if we launch a plasma grenade at that thing... that might take some armour off. So do that. That's why we have them. There you go. Get it ready. Fire-ity fire. And boom-ity boom. Okay, so 3 armour has been shredded. And also, its cover's been shredded. And then, yes, I think we got the salvo thing. So we can have another turn. Although, because of where you are... you can't see the thing, which is a little bit silly, I'll be honest, but there we go. If you run here, you can see the back of the big acid monster, so you can have a shot at that. We could combat protocol it. That would cause a good amount of damage, and it's a guaranteed hit. So yeah, you go and do that. Go, there you go. Dr. Feelgood is going to zap that thing. So it's on 14 out of 15. And ignore the armour, so down another 4. Oh, does that not count as a robotic enemy? Oh, I thought it would have counted. What I would like is, I'd like Outrider to be able to use Banish on that thing, to just take it down. But we need to get rid of the first lot of armour first, if you like. Rapid fire. What's your chance to hit? 60%. What if we did 77%? Ah, crikeys. Okay. Okay. Run and gun. Oh, Reaper. Hang on, what does Reaper do? A devastating chain melee attack. Oh, okay. No, right. We don't want that. Okay. Fire your weapon at it. 77% chance. A critical hit. Okay. beautiful. So the incumbent, I'm going to use the word, the incumbent is now dead, which is good. And that means that we can go to Outrider, and Outrider can now use their banish thing. So they're going to fire at that target until we run out of ammo or it dies. We'll get revealed, but that's okay. But of course, we reloaded last time, so we can just keep shooting at this thing an awful lot. So, shoot, 5 points of damage. And again, please. Oh, and it just sort of fell apart. Okay. Right. You can... Hang on a minute. Hang on. Neutralize all the enemy targets. There's more bad guys on the level. Botherations. Okay. Okay, no, I thought that was it, but no, apparently not. Okay, now that we don't need to rush, we will have a turn where we just sort of consolidate things. We'll get people to reload, we'll get people in good positions and all that kind of stuff. And then, yeah, we'll maybe just head on over here. Are the enemy going to be over there? I don't know why we can't just grab the thing and run away now. Why have we got to put ourselves in mortal peril? I don't know, but okay, right, that's what we'll do. We just make sure people are reloaded, and we'll just sort of push forward further down the train track. Oh, hang on. There's a big floaty eyeball thing. Hello, floaty eyeball thing. It's got 6 points of armour and 20 hit points. There's another couple of people behind it. Not so worried about them. What's the floaty eyeball? What are you? Okay, right. We possibly should have saved our banish attack to kill that thing. Okay. Interesting times. There's a new thingamajig. It's like when we played XCOM Enemy Unknown. There were big discs. There were big sort of floaty discs. It's as though those things have been inflated a bit. But okay, right. So the only thing is, Betty now is in a very unfortunate place because she can't actually do anything from down there, which is a bit annoying. If we bring you through... If we put you there, next turn, you will be able to see things to shoot at. So you get there, Betty. You pop into this little gap. How? How? How are we going to take down the big floaty eyeball thing? I think maybe, could Dave launch a rocket over there to get rid of some armour and also cause some damage? I think that might be a good idea. We've got the rocket. That's why we come with these things. Okay, so things have gone boom. That thing at the back, hang on, they've got no armour left and they've taken damage. The eyeball thing is down to 3 armour. Okay, I still don't like that thing, however. So, what are our chances to hit these things? Oh, the chances to hit are incredibly low. Dr. Feelgood. Hi there, Dr. Feelgood. Would you like to send out the floaty robot to jab that thing? Or go and jab that thing? Or go and jab them? Or could you possibly shoot at them? 86% chance. To take down the purifier. You could kill them. Yeah, do you know what? Do that. That's one less thing to cause us problems. So if you zap them, okay, they explode, which is very exciting. Did it cause damage to the other thing? I don't know. Right. Are you able... Oh, hang on. What can you blow up? Can you blow up anything that's over that part of the world? No. Everything's over this side where we are. Useless. Okay. Right. Claymore. Can we chuck a claymore just there? So lob a claymore just there and then shoot at it. That is what I think we do with you. So you lob a claymore, in it goes, and then you need to pick that off. And I think it's a guaranteed hit, yeah. So you fire your weapon at that, so that will hopefully cause some armour damage as well. Right, the armour is gone. The armour of the floaty eyeball thing has been completely shredded, which I think is a good thing. Who do we have left? Dave, Solo, and Beta. Okay. So now you can shoot at 78% chance to hit that thing. I think it's worth a go. Do you know what? Give it a go. You've got a fancy new weapon and 7 points of damage. Okay, we're doing a pretty good job of destroying whatever that thingamajig is. Dave only has a 47% chance to hit, or 27% on the other thing. And Solo, 33% chance. Oh, Gatekeeper it said there. It said Gatekeeper. Okay, so we need to move you, Solo, a little bit nearer, I feel. Can you come through to here? And then that'll get you a tiny bit closer. Does that help? Also, you could give an additional point to Betty. And then Betty might be able to shoot at that thing and take it down. Although you... 41% chance to hit. How? I mean, it is hiding behind smoke, I suppose. It is surrounded by smoke from the perspective of these guys. I'm just wondering how they have, like, avoided that. I don't know. We could... Okay, right, this is what we do. We use up all of Dave's ammo to hail of bullets the floaty eyeball thing to death. Let's just use up all of our ammo, and some of it will hit that thing. 14 points. And, okay, it exploded, and... it also destroyed the box of things we came for, but hopefully we've got the report out of it. We've taken the documentation away. Okay, no, this is fine. And then Solo. I mean, there's only one person left over there. So I think, do you know what? You can Overwatch, actually. You Overwatch, and if they run toward us, here we go. Shootity shoot. Okay, you've missed. But you did cause a little bit of damage anyway. So you're going to run through. I don't imagine you can reach anybody, can you? How on earth have you gone that far? Betty, look out. Okay, right. I was hoping to get through the whole mission without anybody getting hurt, but rather annoyingly, right at the end, Betty has been booped. Okay. You, Dr. Feelgood, shoot at that thing. 92% chance to hit it. Come on, just finish this off. Shootity shoot. You missed. You buffoon. Okay. You. 66% chance. Come on. Come on. Somebody must be able to go and hit this thing. Hang on. Hang on. Don't worry. Well, just put Solo in. Solo, go and kill it, please. Chop it to pieces. Choppity chop. And there we go. Right, is that it? Are there any more bad guys? There we go. Sorted. Oh, we nearly completed the entire thing without taking any hits. It was right at the very end. They just ran through and boot Betty on the head. Okay, so one person got wounded. But that was pretty good. That was pretty efficient. 14 enemies killed, including a new thing. And we only took, amidst all of that, 8 points of damage. And that was right at the very last. Just, the penultimate thing, really, wasn't it? They came along to boop us, and then we killed them. So, yeah, okay, Operation Laughing Justice is complete. Okay, big dramatic hero pose time, and the only real thing of note is that Betty is apparently gravely wounded, but she'll be back in 8 days. I mean, is that gravely wounded? If I could be, gravely wounded, but then also be back at work in 8 days after having a bit of a sit down, I think maybe I get told that I was possibly, exaggerating my injuries a little bit. But okay, so that's kind of it. No level ups or anything like that. Outrider is still a bit tired, but I'm hoping that they've not got to the point where they're so tired they need to take, 2 weeks off or whatever. I'm thinking that we might get away with that, possibly. We've got a Codex Brain. We picked up all sorts of exciting loot, which is very good. So we could upgrade a couple of weapons. That's very nice. And then, turret Rex and all that kind of stuff. Okay. And yes, we've got a Gatekeeper body to go and have a look at. Oh, he's going to be so happy. He's going to be so delighted. There's a whole new corpse thing for him to jab around in. Our initial readings of the odd spherical creature we encounter. Call it an eyeball monster. Come on. Show it to be of immense psionic power, potentially rivaling that of the Elders themselves. It may be possible to reverse engineer its biomechanical components for use in our own equipment. Okay, that sounds good. And then yes, one of the fancy turrets as well.
Considering the limited resources available to you, Commander, you have still managed to exceed my expectations. Excellent work.
Hooray! The Councillor Man isn't angry with us. This is good news. So we get a scientist, which is always very helpful, and we've countered the Vigilance Dark event thing. So yes, they're not going to get increased sort of areas of sort of sight, whatever it was. Okay, that's quite good. That's a good thing. And there you go. Research time decreased by 14%. Lovely. Right. So we've got 1 day until the experimental armour is done. And then we work on the black site vial thingamajig. How are people? Let's take a quick look. Yeah, so Outrider is just tired. 11 days. That's kind of it. Oh, and these are tired as well, but that's okay. But look, Solo's okay. Art Neurotic's fine. 1 day until Violet comes back. That's going to be exciting. Okay, so let's take a quick trip to engineering. Build items. Okay, so weapons. Do want to now maybe... Oh, these are all very expensive. Beam pistols to make the sharpshooters things a bit better. We could instant build that for 50 supplies and then some alloys and Illyrium stuff. We could do that to get better pistols effectively, which will be handy for the sharpshooters. Okay, I think we... Oh no, hang on though. No, what if we need to build the fancy armour stuff? No, hang on. No, don't do that. What we'll do is we'll go back over here. We were trying to grab... we get some intel if we want. Not now, thank you. I want to go back to this thing and finish gathering this, because we were trying to pick up all these bits and bobs. So if we do that, we'll finish grabbing these for a couple of days. There we go. Experimental armour is complete. The upgraded nanoscale vest grants additional 2 health to a soldier. Oh, there's people watching this going, oh no, he's got another type of vest. And it's built in Medkit 4. Will automatically restore health to wounded soldiers. What? It'll automatically restore health, so it just tops their health up. A stasis vest. Okay, 1 has been added to the inventory. Well, that's a completely amazing thing, isn't it? Oh, I like that. That's good. Right, proving ground. Let's go and do this then. So let's pick another project. So exosuit, spider suit, skulljack, ammo, grenade, armour, heavy weapon. I mean, we've got 2 cores. We could go and do another bit of experimental armour. I'd like everybody to have fancy armour, if we could, when we go on missions, because that would seem like quite a sensible thing to have to keep us alive a bit longer. Grenades are okay. Spider suit might be handy to help our sharpshooters move around. It does require... Oh no, okay, 1 core. So we could get a spider suit. That would be fun because we haven't got one of those. Or we could get another piece of experimental armour. Let's have another piece of armour. We'll go for that, thank you. Because your armour is useful. That'll keep us alive a bit longer. Okay, and yeah, time is coming down because we have somebody working here. That's all very good. Right, so yes, now that we know that that thing didn't cost us any money, we can go to here and, yeah, get our sharpshooter some beam pistols. Very dramatic. Okay, so instant build that. And there we go. Lovely. And then we've got beam auto pistols for the Templars, and then upgrades for Mox's gun, and then upgrade for the Templar chappies, sort of stabby hand things. But okay, items, I think we're okay for all of these. I think we're okay for items at the moment, and then armour is just the basic vest thing. Okay, right. So that's good. We've done another good little upgrade, you thingamajig. I think we can't be too long away from sorting this thing out. 1 day. 1 day. Okay, no, that's good. That's good. And we've got the 5 scientists, and maybe that's made that a little bit quicker. Aha, right. And our covert team have done a good job in finding out where the stronghold is of the chosen warlock. Yeah, they're the warlock, aren't they? So yeah, okay. It's down there, sort of in South Africa. Okie dokie.
We have learned even more about the chosen that pursue you, Commander.
Yes, okay, thank you. Right, so we know where they live now. That's good. Now we need to find a way to sort of get in through the door, but that's okay. We can work on that. Oh, shush you in the corner. Stop it. Okay, so we've got a new fact. Ah, no, our influence has increased. So we've got new faction orders, and then of course, yeah, we've got some new covert actions, which includes Hunt the Chosen Warlock Part 3. So yes, go in and sort of find a way into their base, and then we can take them out. Okay, so, oh, quiet down. So what does their thing do? The effect of all weapon modifications is increased. Oh, that's very good. Or can we have that? We can only do that at the end of each month, but I think now we'll have an additional slot with them, and we can put that in. That's quite jazzy, isn't it? Right. And then we need to do a new covert action. Okay, right, what should we go for? Okay, this one here is quite tempting. If we complete that covert action, we will then have a way into both of the chosen strongholds, and we can just pick which one we'd like to go and deal with. However, I don't really think we need to do that right now. I think we've got time to work on the Warlock. They've not got as much knowledge, I don't think, as the Hunter on us, because they appeared later on the scene. So I think for now, we'll leave that, and we'll come back and do that maybe when we've dealt with the Hunter. I think that makes sense. I think what we'll do is, just because it's a nice, easy thing to do, and it takes the pressure off a bit, I think we shall reduce the Avatar project progress a little bit more with a covert action. So 6 days, moderate risk of wounding, and a sergeant can get an additional point of health, which is very handy indeed. So who would like to go on this mission? Okay, I mean, do we give it to somebody who comes with us quite a lot? Because at the minute, we're going to have to wait to go and deal with the Chosen now. We've got 10 days until Outrider's going to be sort of, properly up and ready. And then, yeah, of course, Betty's got 7 days. So this thing, how long did it take, sorry? 6 days. I mean, I'm tempted to take, say, like Violet or Dave. Just take them, 6 days, they run off, do a bit of a covert op, and they get a point of health, which is going to be very handy indeed. I mean, Dave does sometimes get picked on, but that's normally like psychic attack things, isn't it? I mean, we could give Solo another point of health to turn her into even more of a monster than she already is. Or maybe Violet. Would Violet benefit from a nice extra point of health? That could be quite useful. Do you know what? Yes. Okay, we'll send Violet so she can get a health point, and then just somebody else. Okay, apologies to all the people down this end of the list, but we're going to send one of you. How about RJ? RJ's just come back. We rescued him. He needs to kind of get back into the whole idea of going out on missions and things. We'll send RJ out on that one, I think. That could be quite good. So RJ, you go and do that, please. So confirm that action. Nice and simple. Nothing complicated. Just bring the Avatar project down a bit, because it'll probably creep up again soonish when the end of the month comes around and they do all their stuff. So there we go. That is that done. Can we please finish grabbing these things? I would like to get some alloys and crystals. Thank you very much. Oh, no. What's happening here?
Still can't believe it's come to this.
I truly hope those gruesome images are the worst of what we find today.
They're slaughtering us, Doctor. What could be worse?
We're about to find out. I've patched the shadow chamber directly into the ship's computer. It's been sifting through the material we recovered non-stop since our return, cataloging sequences.
Genetic sequences in near infinite combinations, yet all bearing similar genetic markers. Human markers.
There must be thousands of them.
Tens of thousands, and the procedure is still nowhere near complete.
Which is why we need the ship's computer to find out where they came from, by cross-referencing them with the data we've managed to hack from the Advent network. It's an admission file from one of the gene therapy clinics.
Avatar. Just what exactly is in that vial?
In my worst nightmares, I would never have imagined.
Doctor.
I believe we have found the missing civilians.
That's impossible.
The gene clinics. Millions of people just looking for help.
Medically screened and selected. Suitable candidates taken to that contemptible facility to be processed, refined into the material we now possess.
But why do this?
I could not begin to fathom a guess at this point. There exists no research that would ever warrant this.
It's genocide, Doctor. And these people are walking right into it. We may not know what they're doing with this stuff, but I think I can find out where it's going. Got it. It's a high-security production facility. Standard defensive complement.
Then I strongly suggest we pay them a visit, Commander.
Agreed. The information we gain could prove invaluable towards stopping the aliens' true agenda.
Okay, so the vial that we found is full of liquid people. Just sort of people that have been selected from the gene therapy clinics. They've been sort of identified as being, the pinnacles of humanity, good specimens or whatever. And then they were taken away and then sort of reduced to liquid mush, and their DNA was then chucked into these vials. Okay, that is a little bit grim, isn't it? That is a bit grim. Okay, so where is this? Where is the thing that we need to go to? This sort of new, I don't know, whatever it is, factory testing lab thingamajig. I don't know. Whereabouts could it be? Okay, got some new objectives. Okay, so the black site vial, that research is done. Okay, so now, do we go and do regular research, or do we then go and work on the Codex brain? Because we now have got options.
Aliens are going to be happy when they see we've got energy weapons just like theirs now.
Okay, I feel like that was just an excuse for you to do some dramatic posing with the big shooty gun thing. But okay, no, that's fine. Right, got loads of exciting things. A beam cannon, a plasma lance, a storm gun. Okay, right, new research is available and it sounds amazing. Right, beam pistol, we sort of know these. We've kind of uncovered this stuff. Plasma rifle, beam, auto pistol, yeah, all these things. Improved assault rifles. We don't really use assault rifles anymore. I don't think that's worth 5 days. A storm gun, a beam cannon. Okay. What does that do? That destroys cover. Powered armour sounds amazing. And then we've got all of these things here. We've got all of these things. Plasma lance we can't do. Because we haven't done the Archon autopsy. I mean, that there is 4 days. That's just 4 days of decrypting an alien data cache. I don't know what's in there. Is it intel? And we have got 128 intel right now. Maybe we don't need that. Which of these can we do quickly? The turret. 2 days. Let's do that, shall we? There you go. I know this isn't what you want to do. You want to do the big Gatekeeper thing. But okay, for now, can you please... I mean... yeah, it says breakdown. It's not an autopsy. This is not going to be as fun as chopping apart a big dead alien corpse, but go and have a jab at, like, a broken turret.
The turrets we see employed by Advent throughout their various facilities and security checkpoints are automated, much in the same way the alien mechanized units are. A significant amount of time was likely spent developing the optical sensors and targeting system, which I expect Shin will want to thoroughly examine following the disassembly process.
Right, so you carry on doing that. That's only 2 days. Nice and simple, nothing complicated, just, take apart the electrics.
We have the coordinates of the alien forge facility. I've marked its position on the map. We'll need to contact the local resistance before we can attempt to move in, though.
Right, okay, so that is where the Advent Forge is. That's what they're calling it, an Advent Forge. So it's over there. That's where they take all the people and turn them into mush. But we can't go there right now because we haven't made contact with that area. We haven't chatted to the resistance of that part of the world, so we can't go to that right now. But that's okay, we have got other things to do. If we do actually go and investigate this, and it is a priority mission, but if we go and do that, we would get 201 supplies, which would be quite nice. We would come up against quite a lot of tough baddies, but yeah, that's okay. We can't do it right now anyway. And that's fine. Okay, so we'll come to that in a bit. I would like to, please, collect these final things. Hooray, we've collected the things. Okay, right, this is good. And then, I think maybe, hang on, how are we looking for people again? How are we looking for people? Armory, go down to view soldiers. Okay, so we've got 9 days. 9 days until Outrider is okay, and 6 days until Violet comes back. And 7 days until Betty has recovered. So, is that 7 days? Really? Have we not got anybody working in the infirmary? Oh, we have. Oh, the healing rate has gone up already. Oh, okay. I thought it might be a bit quicker than that. So I think then, what shall we do? What shall we do for a little while? We could go and do this. We could nip over there for 7 days and grab a load of intel. That would be handy, because intel is always useful for, chatting to the new area. So we'll go and do that, I think. We could potentially make contact with these guys over here, over in West Asia, as it calls it, which contains the, whatever it was, forge thingamajig. We could go and do that. That would take intel, but we have got some intel. So is it worth doing that, possibly? Oh, there are many options. Do you know what? Let's go and do this. Let's go and do that, shall we? Let's make contact with them. 5 to 7 days, and it's going to cost 30 intel. That's okay. We've got plenty. Yeah, so do that. So make contact with them. So take off from here. Head over. Oh, we're going that way. Oh, okay. Flying over Northampton. Yay! Lovely. Hi, Northampton. Right, so come back over here. And, yes, we'll try to have a chat with these. I'd like to get the turret breakdown thing done. Let's just tick time until that's finished. Right, there we go. So, assign new research. What do we get from that? New facility available. Defense matrix. Okay, what does that do? As in a thing we can build in the base. Oh, that's exciting. The defense matrix repurposes recovered Advent turrets as automated defenses to be deployed in case of a ground assault on the Avenger. Oh, that's a bit ominous. Why would there be a ground assault on our flying base? Is that something we need to worry about? I don't know. Okay, accept it for now. Alien data cache decryption inspired. Oh, do you know what? Okay. Oh, and the Archon autopsy is done. Okay, right, let's get that done first. We'll do this. This will keep him happy because he loves chopping apart bodies. So, okay, let's chop apart an Archon.
The product of an extensive fusion of both alien biological materials and advanced mechanical support systems, the Archon is an unusually ornate design by alien standards. With an air of authority spurred by its distinctive appearance, I can only assume the aliens intended it to be something of a herald to the other forces.
Okay, so now we've got new items available. A fusion blade, a fusion ripjack, and we can research the plasma lance. Oh, we are getting into some very fancy sounding stuff. Okay, a fusion ripjack. Okay, so that's for skirmishers. Okay, so that's what Mox has. He has a ripjack thing, because he does a ripjack strike, doesn't he? A fusion blade. Okay, so is that just a better melee weapon for our rangers? That'd be nice. Okay, that's good. And then, that's inspired. That'll take 2 days. Yeah, get that done then. So begin research on that. And I think, with that done, we will wrap things up for now. So if we expand the event queue. So Bernard's going to get his soul-stealing training done soon. Which means I think possibly we should take Bernard out at some point. And then, yeah, 2 days until that alien data cache thing can be done, which I imagine will give us even more intel. We've got more experimental armour on the way in 4 days. Supply drop in 7 days. The lab down here is going to be finished in 8 days to boost our science even further. And then, yes, we're going to knock the Avatar project progress back in 4 days. And I imagine it'll tick back up again in 7 days. But that's okay. Yeah, we're bringing it down at least a little bit, which is very handy. Okay. And then we still need to do the shadow chamber thing. We need to look at the codex brain or whatever it was. So plenty to do. But what I would like to do next time, now that we know that the the guerrilla mission things are done for this time. We've just completed it. That's all good. So that's kind of out of the way. I would like to, if we could, sort out the new contact that we've got. So have a chat with those people, get them on board, and then I would like to go and take out the Chosen Hunter. I'd entirely planned to do it this time around, and of course it didn't happen, as often turns out to be the case in XCOM 2. Just, stuff happens and gets in the way. But I would like to do that. I think we've got what it takes. So all we need to do is just wait for, 6 days or whatever it was, 8 days. So wait for 8 days, Outrider not to be tired, and then we can go and take out, I think, another Chosen, which will be very handy indeed. And then, there's only one left then. And then we can just, at some point, at our leisure, go and find a way into their house, destroy them, and then we'll see what we do. There's the big eyeball thing. It's got weird, almost like squiddy tentacles coming off it. That's all a bit grim, isn't it? But okay, right, there we go. We fought one of those as well today. So a whole new baddie thing to face off against as well, which is lovely. But there we go. I think with that done, we'll wrap things up for now, and we shall come back next time and see how we get on here in XCOM 2. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. We've turned up at this place going, hello, yeah, we'd like to be your fisherman, and we've crashed our boat into some rocks. There's giant, big, gnashy, smashy teeth. Sir, you appear to be on fire. Okay, what is that? No, 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 no. How about no?